The sound of metal scraping against wood rang sharp and raw, echoing across the empty compound. Henry wiped sweat from his brow and muttered under his breath, "If this tree doesn't go, nothing else can happen." Aunt Rose appeared from the doorway, frowning, her hands on her hips. "Henry, what are you doing with my father's mango tree?" Henry jumped, swinging the shovel in a defensive arc. "I'm building my house here, Aunt Rose. I can't keep living in rented apartments while our land rots." "Rot? That tree has been here for decades." Her voice trembled, but there was a steel underneath it. "Do you even know what's buried beneath it?" Henry froze. The words hung in the air like smoke. "Buried. Yes," she said, voice low. "Things people forgot, things that should never be disturbed." Henry's stomach turned. Memories of his father, Elder Thomas, flashed, stern eyes, booming laugh, and the night he died. Everyone said it was an accident. Everyone but him. Ignoring her, Henry swung the shovel again. The ground resisted, hard and unyielding. But then, the edge of metal hit something solid. A thud. "What is it?" Aunt Rose asked, moving closer despite herself. Henry's heart pounded as he knelt, brushing away soil. There, jutting from the earth, was a small, rusted tin box. His hands shook as he pulled it free. The latch was stiff, but it gave way with a snap. Inside, papers, letters, photos. And one photograph in particular made Henry's blood run cold. His father, young and alive, standing next to a man Henry didn't recognize. But the man's face was unmistakable, even through the years. It was Elder Thomas's old friend, now a village elder himself, smiling as if nothing had ever gone wrong. Aunt Rose whispered, you shouldn't have touched it." "Touched what?" Henry demanded. His voice was tight. This could explain everything about my father's death." "You don't understand, Henry. Some truths are dangerous," she said, gripping his arm. "People in this village, they've hidden things because knowing the truth can destroy you." Henry shook her off. "I've lived my whole life with lies. I'm done hiding. Tell me everything." Aunt Rose hesitated. Her eyes darted toward the far end of the compound where Elder Thomas usually sat during the evenings. But Elder Thomas was gone. Always gone when Henry returned, like shadows knew when to hide. Henry tore open the letters. They were coded in strange ways, references to land disputes, late-night meetings, and threats whispered in hushed tones. And one letter, older than the rest, had a single sentence underlined in red ink. "If anything happens to me, blame no one but the man under the mango tree." Henry's hand shook. What does this mean?" Aunt Rose's lips tightened. "It means your father didn't die by accident. It means someone in this village, someone we trusted, wanted him gone." Henry looked around the ancestral compound, its familiar paths now sinister, like every stone and wall was hiding a secret. "Then why? Why did no one ever tell me?" She lowered her voice. "Because they thought you were too young. Because they wanted you to believe the story everyone believed. But now, it's your turn to uncover it." Henry's heart hammered in his chest. He could feel the walls closing in, as if the mango tree itself was holding its breath. "I need to know who did this. I need answers." "Then be careful, Henry," Aunt Rose warned. "Some truths are not just secrets. They are weapons." The ground trembled slightly under the tree, as if reacting to his resolve. Henry stared down at the tin box and felt the gravity of what lay ahead. His father's death was not a simple accident. Someone had betrayed them, someone close. And that someone was still walking the village freely, laughing as if nothing had happened. He clenched the letters in his fist. "I'll find out, no matter what it takes." Aunt Rose sighed, half in relief, half in fear. "Then start at Elder Thomas. He knows more than he lets on, but be ready. The moment you ask, the walls will move. The village has ears everywhere." Henry straightened, brushing dirt from his hands. "Then I'll dig. I'll dig for the truth, and I'll dig until it comes out, even if it hurts." And as he took the first steps toward Elder Thomas's hut, the sun sank behind the horizon, painting the mango tree in an ominous red. The secrets under it were waking. And Henry had no idea how deep this rabbit hole would go. Don't miss part 2, where Henry uncovers the first shocking clue that shakes the village to its core.